Hi guys, welcome back. I thought I'd show you this Legend of the Batman from eaglemoss Publishing. They release part series at news agencies. I picked this up at my local news agency for $7.99 Australian. I don't know if they do it in America, but I know it is being released in Europe and of course Australia. Normally the price goes up twice, and I think it'll be $25 a part series. It's similar to their other releases, the DC complete set, the Marvel complete set, which I have right there, and the if you can see that, the 2008 D collect set. They also did Transformers, Star Trek, and something else that I can't quite remember right now. Oh, Judge Dredd. If you really like Batman, I honestly think this might be a good pickup. The first one is very nice. I like the cover with just Greg Capullo's Batman on the cover. The printing's nice. I did see some what do you call it? It looked like the ink had run a bit, but generally it looks like the comic in this nice hardcover. And yes, let's have a look at the back of the book. But first, you get a little book which I haven't opened yet, but it normally just tells you what's going on with Batman and stuff. You only normally get this one with the first issue, and then they just release this by itself every month or every week. Sorry, I think this is a weekly. I need to have a look. So you can see that's the complete set. It goes for a long time, and it has this nice kind of spine artwork, a mixture of Jim. I guess that's Jim Lee. That looks like Bolin, is it? The Death in the Family. Breaking his back. Bane Nightfall, was it? I think. Anyway, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And so, yeah, this little blurb on the thing. New library editions. Every story is presented in new hardcover with special commissioned introduction and content. So it means this little bit of word. It kind of picks up speed of where you are or where the story is in the whole mythos. So we've got some modern classics, and this is nice. Adam Kubert, Tim Sale, Neil Adams, Greg Capullo, Frank Miller, Jeff Loeb, and Stat Snyder. So Miller, we know Frank Miller, Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale, and Neil Adams. Well, we know all of them, and we know that they've done just amazing works for Batman. Neil Adams' run on Batman is like literally iconic. Tim Sale's Long Halloween and Dark Victory, and Frank Miller, Dark Knight Returns. So there's a good chance that Dark Knight Returns will be in this set. I honestly didn't know Adam Kubert worked on Batman, but that's how much I know, I guess. Oh, yes, he did. Grant Morrison's run with the Man-Bat ninjas and stuff. Anyway, so we'll have a little bit more. I know this one's from year one, so there's a good chance there's going to be a year one comic, year one release, which I already have, but that's fine. We've got, I think that's Jim Lee, and got some Nightwing there. And I'm not too sure that's Snyder there, and I think that's Nightfall. But yeah, my history of Batman is terrible, not as good as it should be. So it just shows you what's next. Next one's $12.99, and it's the second part to Zack Snyder's. And then coming soon, Batman's son Damian, which is I already got, but it's nice, you know, to get hold of that one again. I mean, to have it in this nice library. So you get the book, which I haven't looked at yet. I'm going to take it out with one hand because I'm just going to rip it. But yeah, eaglemoss do these, and they're nice. The Marvel complete set was really nice. Even just some classic stuff. I didn't get everything. I got up to 60 and I left it there. I think this one goes up to 100. If you want to collect Batman, I think they're going to do a lot of things that have been out of print or are pretty damn expensive nowadays. So at that price, it's definitely worth it. This is one huge ad for this set, but I do recommend it if you want to, like, even if for your kids. Maybe your kid is into Batman and you're like, well, if I collect this, you can get into Batman without, you know, me having to spend so damn much money. eaglemoss have done sometimes, like I think they did with the Marvel set, they sometimes redo it, so, but it takes a long time, and normally after the set is finished. So if I was you, I'd get in and get this now. I grabbed it as soon as I saw it, and I'd probably be collecting it because I'm a sucker for Batman, and I'm a sucker for collections with cool spine artwork. You can't see that because I'm a terrible cameraman, but that's year 1, part 1, and I think this might be in order just because it makes more sense. So yeah, that is the Batman life story beginning to end. Partworks at your local news agency. Check it out. Bye guys.